So, good morning, Manadal. So, in the last class, we have discussed the downlink control channels. So, in that, we have studied the downlink control channel information, that is DCI formats. So, can anyone tell how many DCI formats are there? And name the different DCI formats. Anyone? DCI formats. That is downlink control information formats. Don't know. So, in the downlink control information, there are 10 different formats. So, DCI format 0. Accordingly, DCI format 1, 1A, 1B, 1C and 1D. DCI format 2 and 2A. And we have DCI format 3 and 3A. There are total 10 different DCI formats. So today we'll discuss with the channel encoding and modulation. So in the channel encoding modulation, we have 3 different categories. That is downlink control information DCI and control format indicator CFI and HARQ indicator. So coming to the downlink control information. So here the DCI is mapped to the PDCCH physical channel and multiple PDCCH can be transmitted in a single frame. So here we are transmitting a single frame. So it has a 16-bit CRC is attached to the control information symbols. So the CRC bits are then scrambled according to the following rules. So the first rule is here if the user equipment transmit antenna selection is not configured to the CRC parity bits, which are scrambled with one radio network temporary identifier. So that is RNTI. So here which is the user identity. So then the user identity. So then the UA is able to detect its own DCI. So next we have if the user equipment antenna selection is configured and applicable to the CRC parity bits of the PDCCH with the DCI format 0, which are scrambled with corresponding RNTI, and the antenna selection mask which informs the user equipment about the selected antenna port. So here the PDCCH located in the first NOFDMA symbols of the each subframe. So here in the downlink control channel, so the PDCCH is located in the first NOFDMA symbols of the each subframe. So here a special location can be used to support the micro sleep that saves the user equipment battery life. So here we are using the special location which can be used to support the micro sleep that the user saves the user equipment battery life. So here for the frame structure type 2 PDCCH can also be mapped to the first two OFDMA symbols of the DWO PTS field, while the third OFDMA symbol is for the primary synchronization signal. So here before being mapped to the resource elements, the PDCCH complex valued symbols are first organized into the quadruples which are then permuted according to the subblock interleaver. So this is about the downlink control information. So next we have a control format indicator, that is CFI. So here the CFI indicates how many OFDMA symbols the DCI spans in the subframe. Such as an indicator is needed because the load of the PDCCH varies depending on the number of resource blocks and the signaling format conveyed on the PDCCH. So here the control form indicator, which will indicate the number of OFDMA symbols where the DCI pans in the subframe, such as an indicator is needed because the load on the PDCCH varies depending on the number of resource blocks and the number of signaling format conveyed on the PDCCH. So here the control form indicator uses the black code predefined based on 3,2 simplex coding with the reflection of with the repetition of the coding rate, that is 1/16. So here the coding rate is 1/16. So here the CFI is mapped to the PCFICH. So control format indicator is mapped to the PCFICH, that is physical control format indicator channel. The CFI is mapped to the PCFIH physical channel carried on the specific resource elements in the first OFDMA symbol of the subframe. So here the PCFICH is transmitted when the number of OFDMA symbols for the PDCCH is greater than 0. So here where the PCFICH channel is transmitted when in the CFI the number of OFDMA symbols for the PDCCH is greater than 0. So here the CFI is also used to transmit on the same set of antenna ports on the PBCH. So next we have a channel HI, that is HIRQ indicator. So here HI is used for the HIRQ acknowledgement in the response to the uplink transmission. So where the control information on HI for the HIRQ acknowledgement is response to the uplink transmission. So it has two values, that is H1 is equal to 1 for positive acknowledgement and HI is equal to 0 for the negative acknowledgement, that is NAK. So it has two repetition code words. That is one is 0, 0, 0 and 1, 1, 1. And for the BPSK modulation is here, the BPSK modulation is applied. So where HI is mapped on the PHICH physical channel. So here a PHICH channel is defined by the index point pair, that is n group comma n sequence. So where n group is the PHICH group number and n sequence is the orthogonal sequence within the group. So here the number of PHICH group are different for the frame structure type 1 and type 2. So here the number of PHICH groups are different for the frame structure type 1 and type 2. So this is about the HARQ indicator. So next we have multi-antenna transmission. So here in the multi-antenna transmission, to improve the transmission reliability, so here the OL open loop transmit diversity is supported for the downlink control information. So for the improvement of transmission reliability, so here we are using the open loop transmit diversity, which is supported for the downlink control information. So here for the PDCCH and PCFIH, the pre-coding is same as the open loop transmit diversity for the PDCCH. So in the multi-antenna transmission for the PDCCH and PCFIH, here the pre-coding is the same as the open loop transmit diversity for PDCCH. So here for the transmission on 4 antenna ports, so the pre-coding is different. So has each PHICH symbol is separated with a spreading factor of 4, and which is carried on 4 subcarriers, and a reception code with the rate 1/3, which is applied the same PHICH is repeated 3 times in the frequency domains with the 4 subcarriers in each reception. So sorry, in each repetition. So make a note of these equations. So here for the transmission on both on 4 antenna ports, so here the pre-coding is different. So has each PHICH symbol is spread with a spreading factor of 4 and carried on 4 subcarriers. So and a repetition code with rate 1/3 with rate 1/3 is applied. So here the same PHICH is repeated 3 times. So here PHICH is repeated 3 times. So in the frequency domain with 4 subcarriers. In the each repetition. So here there are two alternative pre-coding types denoting that is x0, x1 comma x2 comma x3 into t. So as the vector after the over mapping, so here the transmission in the 3 repetitions is either, that is 1 by root 2 into, that is matrix of x0, x1, x2, x3. So 0 0 0 0. Next we have minus x1 star, x0 star, minus x3 star and x2 star, and here we have 0 zeros. So for the three repetitions, so here we have one more, it is 1 by root 2 we have matrix of 0 0 0 0 and x0, x1, x2, x3. Similarly we have 0 0 0 and 0. So next we have minus x1 star, x0 star, minus x3 star and x2 star. So we have a third repetition, so that is 1 by root 2 that is a matrix of x0, x1, x2, x3. So similarly we have 0 0 zeros. So here we have a minus x1 star, x0 star. So here minus x3 star, and last we have x2 star. So following with all zeros. So or this can be, you can consider these 3 repetitions, or we have another 3 repetitions. So everyone copied this. So I will write other 3 repetitions. So the other 3 repetitions are, so can consider this one or that one. So it is 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2 into, that is 0 0 0 0, following with x0, x1, x2, x3. Again followed with 0, and we have minus x1 star, x0 star, minus x3 star, and we have x2 star. We have a second repetition, that is 1 by root 2 is equal to matrix of x0, x1, x2, x3. So here are zeros. So here minus x1 star, x0 star, minus x3 star, x2 star. So following with zeros. So if I have a third repetition, so that is 1 by root 2 into, that is zeros, x0, x1, x2, x3, following with zeros. And we have minus x0, x1 star, x0 star, minus x3 star, and x2 star. So here in fact the vector that is the vector that is x0, comma x1, comma x2, comma x3 into T is a combination of different orthogonal sequences which are used to separate the different pH-ICH channels. So here the vector x0, x1, x2, comma x3 into 2T is a combination of different orthogonal sequences which is used to separate different pH-ICH. So here to maintain the orthogonality, so this vector needs to be transmitted from the same antenna within the each repetition, so that that is antenna switched as the pre-coding, which cannot be used. So here the pre-coding and repetition for the pH-ICH choose the frequency and spatial diversity. So here for the pre-coding and repetition for the pH-ICH achieves the frequency and spatial diversity. So here in addition, so here we are using type 1 and type 2 pre-coding alternatively. So here it is able to keep the uniform power distribution over E node B transmit antennas. So that's all about multi antenna transmission. So next we have broadcast channels. So here coming to the broadcast channels. So here broadcast channels are used to carry the system information such as downlink system bandwidth, antenna configuration, and the reference signal power. So here the user equipment can get the necessary information system after the cell search procedure. So here the user equipments can get the necessary system information once the cell search or synchronization procedure has happened. So here due to the large size of the system information field, so which is divided into two portions, that is master information block MIB that is master information block, and second one is SIB, that is system information blocks. So here the master information blocks are transmitted on the PBCH, and the system information blocks are transmitted on the PDSCH. So here the PBCS contains the basic system parameters which are necessary to demodulate the PDSCH. Demodulate the PDSCH which contains the remaining SIB, that is system information blocks. So here the PBCH will contains the basic system parameters which are necessary to demodulate the PDSCH which contains the remaining SIB. So here the transmission of the PBCH is characterized by a fixed predetermined transport format and to resource allocation. So that is there is no higher layer control. So we are not having the higher layer control. So next we have the error detection. So here the error detection is done using the 16-bit CRC, and then the CRC parity bits are scrambled according to the E node B transmit antenna configurations with the scrambled sequence which is specified. So here the modulation scheme which is used in the QPSK. So here the trail bitting convolution coding with the rate 1/3 which is used, and the coding bits are the coding bit rates are rated matched to the 1920 bits for the normal CP, that is cyclic prefix, and to 1728 bits for the extended cyclic prefix. So here the complex valued modulation symbols are mapped onto the 72 subcarriers centered around the DC subcarrier in slot 1 in the subframe 0 during the 4 consecutive radio frames. So here the complex valued modulation symbols which are mapped onto the 72 subcarriers centered around the DC subcarriers in the slot 1 in subframe 0 during the 4 consecutive radio frames. So here the transmission time interval for the PBCH is 40 milliseconds. So the transmission time interval for the PBCH channel is 40 milliseconds. So here the PBCH occupies the most narrow bandwidth which is supported by the LT, that is 1.4 megahertz, and it is located in the subframe which is guaranteed to be used in the downlink channel. So here the resource mapping for the PBCH is independent of the system bandwidth and the duplex mode. So here the resource mapping of the PBCH is independent of the system bandwidth and the duplex mode. So here this allows the user equipment to detect and decode the PBCH without any prior knowledge of the system bandwidth and the duplex mode. So here once the PBCH is detected and the MIB, that is the master information block, is decoded, so here the user equipment can be extract the system bandwidth and the duplex mode. So which modulation scheme you are using for the broadcast channels? Which modulation system you are using for the broadcast channels? Anyone? Manoj Kumar?
Yes, sir.
Which modulation scheme is used in the broadcast channels? Any others? Which modulation scheme is used in the broadcast channels? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆಯಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಕ್ಲಾಸು?
Side band modulation.
Huh?
Side band modulation.
Side band. Which modulation scheme I am asking? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಮಾಡಿದ ಬ್ರಾಡ್ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಚಾನಲ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ? ಎವ್ರಿವನ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್? ಪ್ರಣವ್? ನಿತೀಶ್?
ಸರ್
ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ವಾ?
ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು
ಯಾವ ಮಾಡ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಸ್ಕೀಮ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಬ್ರಾಡ್ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ?
ಸರ್ ಆಂಪ್ಲಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಸರ್.
ಯಾವ ಮಾಡ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಸ್ಕೀಮು?
ಆಂಪ್ಲಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್.
ಆಂಪ್ಲಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್. ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡ? ರಜತ್ ಕುಮಾರ್?
ಸರ್
ಯಾವ ಮಾಡ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಸ್ಕೀಮ್ ಅಪ್ಪ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬ್ರಾಡ್ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಚಾನಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ?
ಆಂಪ್ಲಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್.
ಆಂಪ್ಲಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್. ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡ? Any other? Different modulation schemes you only telling. So the modulation scheme is used is QPS. So next we have multicast channels. So here the multimedia broadcast and multicast services, that is MBMBS, which is introduced in 3GPP release 6 for the E2RA. So which supports the multicast and broadcast services in the cellular system. So here they can support the multicast services and multimedia broadcasts in the cellular system. So that is MBMS. So here it sends the same content information to all the user equipments or to get a given set of user equipment and which is used to provide the services such as mobile TV. So here in the LTE multicast transmission from multiple base stations can be done over the air using the OFDMA transmission using the extended CP. So here the MBMS is multimedia broadcast and multicast services. So here the transmission can originate from a single base station or a multiple base stations. So here but the multi-cell transmission is preferred as the large gains can be achieved through the soft combining of the transmission from the multiple base stations. So here for the MBMS in UTRA and UTRA to receive the same data information for the multiple cells. So here the complexity at the receiver is high and there will be the interference between the signals from the different base stations. So here one major design requirement for the LTE is to provide the enhanced support for the MBMS transmission. So which is called as enhanced MBMS, that is eMBMS. So and it is achieved through the so-called signal frequency network, that is SFN operation. So here the extended CP which is used as a propagation delay from multiple cells. So here the longer CP can ensure that the signals from different base stations fall with CP at the receiver which will avoid the ISI, that is intersymbol interference. So here the EM MBS transmission in LTE occurs on the MCH transport channel along with 7.5 kilohertz subcarrier spacing and the extended CP. So here so which essentially it makes the synchronous multi-cell or multicast broadcast multi-cell multicast or broadcast transmissions which will appear as a single transmission over a multipath channels, since the OFDMA is efficient in the combining multipath channels, so there is no resulting interference. So in such multicast and broadcast signaling frequency networks, that is MBSFNs, so here the same information is broadcasted on the same radio resources from the multiple synchronized neighboring base stations to the multiple user equipments. So here the SFN operation has already been used in the terrestrial design video broadcasting system, that is DVB-T. So here so only we are using the eMBPS transmission in the LTE occurs on the MCH transport channel along with the 7.5 kilohertz subcarrier spacing and the extended CP. So here there are two types of eMBS transmissions. So here we have two types of eMBS transmissions. So the first one is a single cell transmission. So that is a non-MBSFN operation. And the second one is a multi-cell transmission. That is MBFSN operation. So here in the single cell transmission, so the MBMS service, that is MTCH and MCCH, which is transmitted on the MCH, and the combining MBMS transmissions from the multiple cells is not supported. So here the MBMS transmission for the multiple cells are not supported. So in the multi-cell transmission, So the MBMS service, that is MTCH and MCCH, which is transmitted synchronously on the MCH. So we are transmitting synchronously on the MCH. So and the combining is supported. So here in the multi-cell transmission, so the combining is supported with the SFN operation.